Hey up everyone, Magpie Gaming here. I hope you're all doing well. In this video we're going to take a quick look at the latest patch notes for the hotfix that's just been released for Escape from Tarkov. And this hotfix has been highly anticipated because it hasn't been the best week for these guys at Battlestate. Usually when they release a big patch like 11.7 you expect a lot of issues immediately afterwards and within a few days afterwards. And yes, when they released 11.7 there was the usual issues 6 to 12 hours after the patch. A couple of hotfixes and technical updates later and the patch seemed to roll out pretty well. Wasn't too many issues with it. And then at the start of this week there was a persistent degradation within the game and the servers overall. This started with the usual desync issues and lag issues within the game, and then it spread through to the menus. So you was looking at traders in the flea market, looking at the messaging center, nothing was working right, it was all taking a while to catch up, and it was generally just getting to a snail's pace in certain parts of the game. Within the actual raids people were walking on the spot, and this wasn't just at the start of the raids, this was reported all the way through raids. I myself witnessed this quite a lot this week. So you'd be walking on the spot and then the server would, sink back in and you'd end up with scavs around you or other groups near you. It was carnage at times, and quite rightly, Battlestate have taken a lot of flack for it, but they have been on it. They acknowledged the issues a few days ago. They even put on the launcher that they acknowledged the issues. They were working on it. They was going to get it sorted, and they've put this hotfix out today. And I've been playing a couple of hours on this hotfix, and everything seems good. The menu system is zippy, back to its fast self. In game, you've just got the usual lag issues, mostly when players or scavs spawn in, but it seems very sharp. It seems very smooth. So it looks like they've fixed the issues, for me at least. Reading Twitter and Facebook and Reddit and places like that, it's not fixed it for everybody. There's still a lot of people out there suffering. Indeed, when they put this hotfix out, it broke the authentication for the game, so nobody could log in for a little while. Those that were already logged in were fine, but those that wanted to log in just couldn't get in. It took me around an hour to get on, but then they sorted that, and it doesn't seem too bad since then. So I'm going to put up the patch notes for this hotfix when I've stopped blabbering on, put a little bit of music on for you like I normally do with these things. There's not too many fixes there. I think it's just bugs and things like that they wanted to get sorted from 11.7, and obviously they've fixed the big lag issues that they've been having. But one of the things that I've noticed is that there is a little bit of an ill wind of discontent regarding Escape from Tarkov right now, and a lot of it's to do with the tasks. They've changed a lot of the way tasks work. So for instance, the very first Ragman task that you get for interchange, kill 20 scavs on there. Before you could go on there, do it with whatever you wanted, however you wanted, but now you have to wear a fleece beanie, which can only be purchased through the flea market or using a trade with Ragman, and you have to be wearing an AVS chest rig to do it. So not really big, but what is the need in that? Why are you putting people through unnecessary spending just to complete a task? Then there's another one where you have to wear, it's woods, where you've got to kill 12 scavs and you have to wear a balaclava. It just seems like they're needlessly complicating tasks. I think that they're trying to do it to slow the game down, to slow the progression down, so people can't reach the end game as fast as they have been. But it just seems a little bit needlessly complicated to me. It seems a bit stupid. Not something I wholeheartedly agree with. I preferred the tasks how there was before. So, I get that it could add an element of fun to it, but it's just a little bit annoying for the vast majority of players. Then the other issue that we've got is this found in raid thing that they've been going on about. Now this was mentioned in the patch notes of 11.7 but didn't get pushed out in the patch. They said that would come out in a hotfix, which it did come out in today's hotfix. And there's been some confusion over what found in raid actually means. Now my initial interpretation of it was that for items that you needed to complete tasks, instead of being able to go into the flea market and buy them, you would have to then find them in raid. Which takes us back to when before the flea market was around. Obviously the flea market has sped up progression for a lot of people. They're able to just simply go and buy the things that they need to complete tasks. I wasn't too happy about going back to the old way, but it seems as though it's half and half. It seems as though some items you will be able to buy on the flea market and use for your tasks, and other items you won't be. So for instance, I'm doing the task where you have to have 10 graphics cards. Those are an absolute nightmare to get. They're a nightmare to farm. They're a nightmare nightmare just to find randomly. They have a very limited spawn rate, but I have been able to still purchase those off the market and use them to complete that task. I've got the other task where you've got to find all the cigarettes, and you're not able to purchase those no more and use them for the task. I need 6 more Wilston packets. I've bought those 6 off the flea market. They won't register with Ragman, he will not accept them. So it seems as though some tasks are going to work and some tasks aren't. It seems as though we're going to have to farm certain things and other things we'll still be able to buy. But if you don't know whether you can or not, then right now at this moment in time you could be wasting money. So I think eventually we'll end up with a list of things that you can buy and things that you can't get out of the flea market. Some things you're going to have to farm, but at the moment it all seems up in the air. Now, as I say, I get why they've done that. They're doing that to slow the progression down, but bringing this out 2 weeks after we've all started back in the game just seems stupid, really stupid. A lot of people have already hit that end game, so this doesn't affect them, but for casual gamers such as myself, we're now stuck trying to farm things, and we're going to be stuck at a lower level for a long time. It doesn't really seem fair. Now, people might say, oh, you're crying, you're bitching about it. Well, no, because the streamers wanted this wipe in 11.7. Let's make no bones about it. It was streamers and prominent YouTubers that wanted the wipe. They wanted everybody on a level playing field. And now Battlestate Games have just gone and made the game completely unlevel again, and for quite a long time. So it seems needless to have put it in now. I think maybe they should have just left it out and put it into 0.12 when that launches. But there you go, that's Escape from Tarkov. They seem to just do what the hell they want when they want to, and we kind of have to live with it. You get a lot of these people, I see in the comments section on Twitter and on Facebook, and like, it's a beta. No, it acts like an alpha sometimes. If it was beta, it'd work a lot better than it does right now. I'd class it as being in alpha, and it needs a lot of work. Don't get me wrong, I love Escape from Tarkov. It's my go-to game. It's the one me and the squad play the most of, but yeah, sometimes the decisions that they make are just ill-conceived really badly. Anyway, that's my little rant. Let me know in the let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this update. Have you stopped playing? Which a lot of people seem to have done that. They seem to be thinking, you know what, I'm not going to come back until 0.12 comes out. This patch just doesn't warrant a wipe. There hasn't been enough content added for it to warrant a wipe, which I think is a valid point for some people. So yeah, let me know what you think. I'll throw up the patch notes now, and as always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching and listening. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.